against nor in favor of this motion in real. Everything is just for the sake of debate. We don't support any religious or any political condition prevailing currently. The intention is only to learn. No religious sentiment should get hurt. It's our personal opinion of every participant according to the perspective they are debating. Each and every participant must be very careful while raising any religious or political issues. We do respect both Indians and Pakistanis and their culture, religion, etc. So I hope you guys maintain the decorum of this VC, and also the religious and the political topic must not be a kind of issue for this debate. And all the best, guys. And the host for today is Mr. Arya and Ms. Gitanjali. Arya, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Biz, for disclaimer, and I must say we have very beautiful debaters. They will follow it. So yeah, so we are in English learners VC, and English learners know the emotion. So learning is not the product of teaching. Learning is the product of the activity of learners. Good evening, everyone. This is Arya, your host for this evening, and today topic is the discussion for the discussion: should India be friends with Pakistan or not? Bill, I am from Team B, and I will lead the Team B as a host, and we are against of the motions of this topic. And the Team A will be a speak for the motion, and my co-host Miss Gitanjali, she will leading the Team A. And yes, we are conducting this debate after very long time, but the rules are all the same. We don't know who is going to win and who is going to lose. But one thing I can assure in this VC panel, as an audience, those joined here, by the end of this debate, we will get to know of the both aspect of this topic. That one should be noted down. Our main aim is for this meeting, people making new friends, knowing there are others like them, being able to speak in this group discussion without fear and of the being in the limelight. It's not about knowing English. One should know how to respond when someone will counter arguments, since it's help to refine one's point, whatever you will put in this debate. At the same time, it shows up about the person has before joining this debate, they come with a lot of research and a lot of data. That's make this debate beautiful. And participating in such a debate will boost your confidence, self-esteem, and you can learn one thing from this debate, to make presentation skills. So now I'm going to invite on this fire stage my beautiful co-host, Miss Gitanjali. She known as on Telegram, beautiful singer, and she has a great talent in vocab. So yeah, Miss Gitanjali, come on the stage.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Arya, for beautiful introduction of today's debate and a little bit mine as well. So, every situation has three dimensions: my views, your views, and the truth. Success goes with the one who follows the third dimension. With this note, a warm good evening to one and all who gathered over here. I hope you all are thrilled to have here. Well, you should be, because you have the reason this debate context and sunshine is organized on the behalf of English learners community to lighten your darkened night. Hey, my name is Gitanjali, the host of today's debate, along with my counterpart, Mr. Arya. We will be the we will be with you for the next couple of hours. So after a long time, finally we came with one remarkable debate session. You are the most heartily welcome, our honorable judges. We have a judges who named as Spoon and Joe. So they will be your judges and they will declare your result at the end of the debate. And the diamonds of today's debate are incredibly knowledgeable participants. And the beauty of today's session is our precious audience. So, what exactly is a debate? It is a formal method of interactive argument. For good ideas and true innovation, we need human interaction, conflict, argument, and debate. As the topic for today's debate is, should India become a friend of Pakistan? So it's a very big and huge topic. So my team A is going to support this topic. According to the topic, this debate and divergence of views can only enrich our history and culture, exactly which is we wanted as well. So in this debate,
Yeah, we
you
cannot
have to
hear
follow
you guys.
certain
I don't know what's going on.
things, which we have to follow certain things. There are some rules and regulation of today's debate, which is the sign of good organization. So there in first round, the participant of team A will come and put his or her thoughts related to topic for 3 minutes,
Hello, people.
and
Hi.
the participant from team B will come and counter that person for 1 minute, and this cycle will go on, and it is for all participants. And in second round, that would be the huge and interesting part of today's debate, because in second round there will be only one round, and from both of the teams, two best speaker will chosen by host, and they will express their thoughts for 10 minutes. So did I forget anything, Mr. Leo? Sorry, Mr. Arya?
Yes, Miss Gitanjali, as you forget in our relationship when we got breakup, you always forget about what I want from you as care and everything. That time you also forget it. And today we got opportunity to debate together as a host, but again you forget about. So I can say you always like a forget of person. So yeah, you forget about third rules and third session of this debate. It's all about conclusion part, as we also learn in our relationship what we get it at the end of this breakup. So same thing I want to say to all debaters. After debate from each team, one participant will get the chance for conclusion part. For each participants will get 2 minutes for conclusion part, each team. So yeah, Gitanjali, now we have to start this debate, and you
Yeah.
belongs to team A, so you should start.
Yes, why not? So, as we already know, to starting anything, it's need too much courage. So, to take that load in his shoulder, I would like to invite the speaker from my team, who is named as Knight.
All right, people. Thank you so much for having this chance. And let me be very straightforward to this thing. So, I believe the public motion is always very important and it's a deciding factor. It's an approach of a country which basically decides the very future of any nation. And if that would be changed with a feeling of friendship and love, it would be favorable and beneficial for both the nations. As I believe, just because of the country boundaries, if we both may be able to acknowledge the most important concept of humanity, that concept which helped the India itself to maintain the beautiful harmony among its diversity, shall be acknowledged and shall be promoted. See, there's been a time when in the international scenarios, we had been considered as a puppets by the superpowers to fulfill their ulterior motives. And if that scenario would be changed, both the countries would be able to use their resources and energies on the other aspects like basic infrastructure, poverty, or harmony. Say, I see we the people shall be inspired by the countries like Japan and USA, as we have seen in the past, like they both have completely devastated each other in the war, same as Germany, France, and Poland, and same as with the United Kingdoms. But these all other countries have fought the wars against each other. But in today's world, they buried their hatchet and again projected their joint cooperations in the field of economy, trade, geopolitics, as well as military. And that's really an example. If we consider the Scandinavian countries like Norway, Denmark, these are the best examples for it. The feeling of rivalry, hate, and conflict had never worked for any nation in any in the world scenarios. It has always been proven disastrous, harmful, and never in a positive approach. The same is going to be with India and Pakistan. If things would be resolved with the bilateral talks and cooperation, then such thoughts and feelings shall be promoted.
Okay, 30 seconds left in your time.
All right. So I believe humanity is something that matters more. It hardly matters from where does you belongs to. Just because social conviction exists, this very hateful feeling is not going to take us anywhere. It's always supposed to be love and feeling because ultimately it's the people on the both the sides. If we are going to love to our people, we can do it like at the world level because the India is such a country which has always projected its very approach of love and harmony and acceptance before the world. And the
Yes,
same case with the
time's
Pak.
up.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so
So yeah,
much, Night. You brightened today's night with your thoughts. And yeah, emotions matters a lot. Yeah. So what do you think, Mr. Arya?
yeah, Gitanjali, you're right. Emotion matters a lot. But what happened? Yeah, yeah, Miss Gitanjali, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, so yeah, Gitanjali, you said it. Emotion matters a lot. So as same way, I can say emotion matters in our relationship also. But we got breakup, and after that, we are not ready to stay with us together. So how you will
Yeah.
consider it? India Pakistan will go for friendship. Okay,
You know,
so
we can.
it's for in our team.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So from
As
my team for the counter question, Nafees Anwer. Hey, Mr. Nafees Anwer, are you there?
See, I'm here, myself, Nafees.
Yeah, you can ask
So
one
I'm from the
question
team.
to Night.
Yeah, yeah, sure. See, Night, you talk about lot of regarding emotion at all. I'm agree with you, right? As a human, as a human being, we have an emotion kind of attachment over there, right? I'm not going to disagree with you. But then my question is, humanities you are trying to solve, but it will not always from one side. It's come from both the sides. And what kind of humanities we are talking? Once we are giving the kind of humanities, they are giving the counter of that. Then I'll give the lot of example. We are giving the hand to the friendship. We are giving the things for the humanities, but that two people are not giving the emotion over there. Right now, they come to the things. If you are talking about the international relation kind of things, it is never work for the emotion, right? So once you are going with the relation with the two countries, it emotion never work, right? We'll talk about the finance, we'll talk about the such kind of things, but we'll never talk about the emotion. So don't go with this. So if you are finding emotion, just I want to clear
Okay,
about it. What kind of emotion you are
Nafees,
talking basically,
10
right?
second left. 10 second
Yeah.
left.
So what? Just I'm concluding, right? So are you finding with the international relation, emotion is required, and without emotion we are doing the international relation? Yes, please. I want to clear on that. Right.
Okay, thank you, Nafees, for a wonderful question. Yeah, Night, you can go ahead.
All right. So there is two examples that I would like to state that why it is from their side as well. In 1999, we shot their plane Atlantic by a plane with MiG-21. Still, there had been no retaliation. In the same way, in 2019, you have breached their airspace, but still your fighter who have been like landed over there has been returned by them. I believe that's a projection of a love and harmony. Things supposed not to be influenced by the media and by the thoughts and by the social conviction. Because ultimately, as I told you, such counter things or counter opinions have never worked for any nation. Ultimately, we have to move towards the geopolitics. Ultimately, we have to approach them with the love and harmony.
10
And the
second left.
same is with them. And the same is the case with them.
Okay, thank you, Night. Yeah, so Gitanjali, do you want to say something about your participant,
yeah, as I already
Mr. Night?
said, he lightened the night So yeah, now it's your turn to
Okay.
call up your teammate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. In our crew, there are a lot of people. Those can revenge, take the revenge with your team. Okay, so I'm going to announce first participants from Team B. So that's like we have the best speaker who are all the set to rock and roll this evening, as this evening started already in this panel, and that person name is Mr. Nafees. Go ahead, Nafees.
Yeah, Arya, thank you. And thanks once again. You given me opportunity for that. So definitely I want to go on that, right? First of all, we'll talk. Obviously, I'm from the team B side, and just I'm putting my point. I'm not the against. I'm not the favor of that. I'm just want to talk on the behalf of datas. I just want to talk on the behalf of reality. I don't want to talk on the behalf of emotion at all, right? Once we are coming on the international kind of relationship, international kind of friendship, we never talk on that. So I'm just coming with the datas. First, I'll talk about the war between the India and Pakistan, right? I'll give the data by one, right? So be patient, be calm down, everyone, guys. So it will take time to give the data, but again, I'll try my level best to complete within your limited time. So first, if I'll come over the data, what data we have actually in India, between India and Pakistan, we have a 4 war, right? If everyone aware about it. If I'll talk about the first war, India-Pakistan, that is obviously 1947. There I lost 1104 Indian armies, the first war. In the second war, we lost around 548 people. In the third war, we lost around 8,623 people, right? So this is the data. Even I'm not going to conclude the Kargil war over there. But again, I'm telling you, this war also, it's impact a lot. Why I'm talking about the Kargil war, let me clear myself. In 1972, we are doing similar agreement between Pakistan. And that too, it is a peace agreement, right? So just imagine we are giving the offer to friendship, but that guy, they are not ready to accept it. They are the person in 1999 in a Kargil war, they are going to start the non-stoppable things like we are never ready to accept it. Again, I'm telling you, as an Indian, we are ready to give hand for the friendship always, but no, this Pakistan is never ready for that. Apart from this, I'll give the some few data like terrorist attack by the Pakistan, right? So how many attack is there? If I'll talk about the single year 2001, there are around 12 attack. Out of that, I want to quote someone. The first attack that was in 2001, the State of Legislative Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir. That was the one horrible moment for us. I'll give another example, and exactly in 2001 only, that is attack on Indian Air Base, right? If I'm coming, the lot of attack is there, and that is the last I want to conclude here, that we have a Pulwama attack. That attack we are going to mean like a black day for us. We people are never going to forget it because it's not the killing of a man, not the killing of a people. This is a killing of the humanities. If someone is killing to humanities, I live. I yeah. Just last 30 seconds. I will conclude my point. So if we're talking about the friendship, right? Obviously, friendship is a such kind of thing. There, I like to someone, they like to me. But the point is, I used to like Pakistan, but Pakistan never liked to
10
me.
second
So
left.
how I can give the hand
Nafees,
for
10
the
second left.
how I can give the hand for the friendship. That's it from my side. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, Nafees. You are Miss Gitanjali. Do you want to say something for my Mr. Nafees Anwer?
Yeah, he tried a lot to convince us, but as we all are so much positive and we are always ready to give a hand to step up
Okay,
for friendship. So my teammate,
okay.
mm,
I can
yeah.
say about Nafees Anwer, see what Nafees done that right now. I read in when I was doing debate in college time. So there is a one quote like public speaking is a very professional, and we are also doing very professional debate here. So if you are able to convey your audience, attract your audience within 30 seconds, we will be win this debate, and that's Nafis did that. Thank you, Nafis.
Hmm. Yeah, but my teammates have so many counter questions for him. So yeah, for that, I would like to invite Knight to ask him a counter question. Knight, go on.
All right. So before asking that, there are certain facts They returned your pilot in 2019. They respected the decision of the International Court of Justice and they didn't execute the Kulbhushan Jadhav. They never attacked the train which runs between India and Pakistan. They never attacked to the any of the bus which runs between India and Pakistan. So my brother, my question is very simple. When it is tough for them to leave the rivalry, then why it is so tough for you to leave the love and affection for which you are known in the entire world? Because that is something for which India also stands for love and acceptance. So why is it so easy
Like
for you to leave it?
end of the
Yeah,
one line,
Nafis,
just
go
to
ahead.
conclude your question. Within one line, conclude your question. I'm ready to answer that. Conclude within one line. Your question,
Right.
please,
So
Knight.
All right. India is always known for love and affection and acceptance. So why is it easy for India to leave such a thoughts and affection towards a person or to a country?
Okay. Even Knight, I'm totally agree with your statement. As we Indian, we always want love with others. We always want to give the hand for the friendship. We never give the what I can say like snacks of bite like that, right? But again, I'm telling you, I'm not a person. If I'll talk about the overall the world, those who guys going to kill the humanities, just imagine yourself. I'm not talking about myself. I'm just talking about yourself. Imagine someone is going to kill the humanities. Are you going to give the hand for the friendship? I will say no, never. It's not my opinion. You can ask 99% of the population of the world. They will say no. That's from my side, Knight. That's it.
That's wonderful, Nafis. Wonderful. Yeah, Gitanjali, you should go with your
Yeah,
participants now. I
yes,
thought
yes, yes.
Nafis already broke your night.
No, no. We
Um,
have a lots of people to prove him that we are right. We can give a hand to Pakistani also. So yeah, for that, the person who likes the argue and who keeps the potential to defeat anyone, let's invite him, whose name is Mr. AV. So please welcome Mr. AV, and
It's
whose
hope.
name is
Hope.
Hope.
It's
Yeah,
hope.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's hope for best.
So okay. So firstly, I would like to say that the both countries are culturally one, and if both the countries become friends together, then there would be lots of benefit. Like both the countries' economy will be improved. There would be a political stability. Like both the countries blame political parties blame each other for their flaws. Like whatever happened, they blame each other, and they compare with a okay, and the defense and military expenditure will decrease drastically, and both the countries are nuclear holder, and the threat of nuclear weapon will be eliminated. And we can also create an organization, a South Asian Union like European Union and ASEAN, which will bring peace and prosperity in the region and boost the connectivity and the entire. We can also get entire Indus basin, which is very fertile, which will help, which will protect our water supply and food security problems. And we can also our better connectivity with Central Asian nations will be improved, which are the which have an enormous amount of natural resources. We can't get that easily. We get through the Arabian Ocean. We can easily access through Pakistan, which is blocked by Pakistan right now. So we can access that. And also our educational field, boost in educational and other fields, we can get talented person from Pakistan, the talented actor and actresses we can easily get from there. So it will enhance the economy and efficiency, and talent must be respected. And we can access to good food. We can easily access good foods, and our tourism sector will be improved a lot, and it will bring the perspective in the region like Kashmir and Aksai Chin region. And we can access fish and raw jute at a very cheapest prices, and can export drugs and medicines and technology there, and can solve Aksai Chin and Kashmir problem together and easily. And we can easily counter our biggest enemies like China and any other countries if they together, and terrorism will be reduced, and we will get the support in UN for
20 seconds
permanent
left.
membership,
Hope.
permanent in US. and India could emerge as a leader like US and Russia, and we can also tackle climate change and misogyny and extremist organization and orthodoxy could be reduced and help in we can protect the Hindu minorities in Pakistan, and will bring gender equality. At the end, I would like to say that we
5
will
seconds
emerge as
left.
a
You should conclude it.
we will at the end I would say that we will set an example we will leave a legacy of peace, and India will emerge as a great leader. Thank you.
Yeah, Gitanjali.
Wow, Mr. Hope. He didn't speak, he fly. And his all points are very, very nice. And he talked about the actress and entertainment. If the fusion of India Pakistan will be done now, so the fusion of entertainment industry, we can able to see that means Pakistani actress, talented
Okay.
Pakistani singers. Yeah, it will be the
So,
good point.
Gitanjali, may I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you please tell me what was the name of your before that? I thought it was Myra. Am I right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And he
It
belongs
was
to
Myra.
a Muslim community, and I belongs to Hindu community, and we go for relationship. And you know that what happened after that? Our family was not ready. So same thing will be happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from
You know
my
what?
team,
Listen,
uh,
listen.
yeah, say.
I just changed my name because of you, because I'm ready to be with you always. So that's why I'm ready to change from Myra to Gitanjali just because of you. Likewise, we can we can build this relationship. We can develop it, India-Pakistan relationship, and take it at another level. So yeah, let's see.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we will discuss about it later on. So from my team, nobody is going to counter him. Yes, so nobody. Are you there?
Yeah, yes, I'm here. So, like, Hope said,
Yeah,
like,
you have
lots of
1 minute.
yeah, Pakistan will be the raise their economic and and the scientific nuke. But like, do you know that like there Pakistan's the head of electric intelligence in the Sindh, Mr. Amnullah, he said like he don't want to only the nuke in India cities like Delhi, Bombay and Calcutta, but also expect to India's reprisal, destroying Lahore and Karachi. So you want to nuke all cities, including yourself? That's what you want, Hope? Your scientists? That's actually their goal. If you know the reality, that's what inside. Go and check yourself, the ground level reality, and you will know if you're talking about the economics and the scientific alpha about the two countries.
Yeah, hope go on.
See, there are few irritants. Okay, so when we will be friend, there are few persons, and these irritants could be eliminated very easily. So you need not to worry about those things. We can solve this. The country is big, both the countries is big. They are very small irritants. We can solve them easily. It is just because of the political parties and other few people. They are supporting them. That's why they are surviving. It will not take within. Trust me, my dear friend. It will not take with 1 month if both the political parties and countries leaders become very active on this. All the terrorism will be eliminated within 1 month. Trust me.
I think you forget something. The Pakistan runs by the military, not by the people elected.
Wait. Oh, nobody
That was the
can't
point.
can't.
So
Wait.
that was my point. If they become friend, so things will be resolved. The political and military issues will be reduced. So it is just because of their military is dominant over the politics. So when things
Okay,
will be
10 seconds
normalized,
left. Hope.
we can that military dominate. When things will be normalized, we can strengthen their democracy. Their democracy is endangered. So when we will protect them, and then things will be normalized, and the military
Okay,
will
okay.
be reduced there.
Thanks, Hope. Your time's up. Thanks, Hope. Your time's up.
Hello,
So
hello.
yeah,
How?
Miss Gitanjali, may I announce
Go
from
ahead.
the
Yeah, yeah.
Miss Gitanjali, may I announce from my team?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, do you wanna say something?
Yeah, he rocked as usual. Yeah, let's see from your side who will come.
Okay, okay, okay. So it is rightly said it in newspaper here, in any book. I read it. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you are determined uh, determined to learn, so once can nobody can stop you.
You
In
should
same
say
way,
determined.
I have one person. I have one person in my team, and his name is Window. Let me check. Sorry,
Windsor.
Windozer. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
go ahead, Windows.
I'm Agnes the Mosun. I'm from the team B. See, every time you are stretching your hand in the name of friendship, you are pretending. You are totally different from our community, from our culture. You have declared yourself as Islamic State. You are having totally different attire, food, customs, halal, family plannings. We are writing from left to right. You're writing from right to left. So we are eating in the front of the banana leaf. You're eating in the back of the banana leaf. So in a way, totally you're like we are two parallel lines all the time. You're stretching your hand to be friend with us, you are taking the advantage of that. Internally, you're pretending. Every time it is proven. So many words you created over here, right? And you proactively did all those things. You are just pretending you are doing nothing, right? If you can say the blots are red, I understand. Both the communities, both the countries, people, blots are red, but I doubt whether your blood is flowing in the same way how ours. We have seen so many Muslim people all over globally, but your behavior is totally pretending all the time. You're always you're whatever the friendship talk you're uttering that the sake of to take the advantage. We are calm and cool all the times. We're trying. We are tolerating you. We will no more tolerate the way you are behaving. You are not trustworthy person. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Windows. So as I can say about you, the way you get started your speech, you will face many defeats in life, but you never let yourself defeated. So yeah, Miss Gitanjali, anyone have in your team to counter him?
Yeah, we have lots of people. People were curious to counter him, but we can give only chance to one person. So yeah, like that. I'm going to invite my teammate, Miss Scarlett, to counter him.
Thank you so
Scarlett.
much, Gitanjali, for giving me the opportunity to ask the counter because I really feel offended after listening him because he is like your and blood is different. It's like, oh my God, where are you, buddy? I mean, Hindu and Muslim is not the issue. I mean, I think you didn't listen the disclaimer correctly, so you shouldn't mention that. And let me tell you one thing. Uh, People never fight for religion. They just have to prove their power. That's why they fight. So maybe you don't know that that's why I'm telling you here. But my question is, why do you think that Hindu and Muslim cannot be live together? Because if I have to say, then in India we live together, the Hindu and Muslim especially. So why are like they have different culture, they wear different thing, they have halal. I mean, what is this? I mean, it's like
Okay, Scarlett, your time's up. Yeah, if you want to take 10 seconds, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, team B, Windows, do you want to give the answer?
Oh yeah, sure. Like see, we don't have any issue, whatever that is, so halal, whatever the systems you are following. But thing is that when it comes our turn, because it's not like that we are tolerating, we are taking risk, we are taking your strain, but the it comes your time, you are not like helping us in that way, right? You are a man of pretending all the times, by words, by actions, by activities. You are not utterly trustworthy person. So we differ not to further stretch our hand. We have already tolerated
Okay, buddy.
you.
Uh,
Yeah,
okay,
thank you.
thanks. Your time's up
Can just be a bit of
for your
natural
answer.
because
Yes, Miss Gitanjali.
Yeah.
Miss Gitanjali, you can go with your team.
Yes, yes. Now, I would like to invite the person who is not only knowledgeable but also incredible speaker because he won lots of time the award of best speaker in debate. I always call him with the name of Fire, and after his speech, you will also say to me he was on fire. So yeah, let me invite Mr. Sarfire.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible, guys?
Yeah. Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that. Okay. Good evening to all of you. So, I would like to start myself by taking a statement which is very much relatable. Okay, and that is false information and misperception create more conflict, just as in a family situation. And now talking about these both countries, much like a family feud, the two nations remain hostile. The conflict has only escalated since the bitter division has beautiful ended. No doubt, there are serious grievances and issues that the government and armies of the two countries have with each other. But the negative views, which is the most important one, negative views that are perpetuated worsen the conflict. This is the record. And now I'm favoring to my topic, like why should we be friends? Why we need peace between India and Pakistan? There are a lot of reasons, but I would like to share a few of them. First one is that reducing military expenditure, most important one, because the annual social progress index SPI is a comprehensive measure of a country's quality of life. It measures the capacity of a society to meet the basic human needs of its citizens and establish building blocks to enhance the sustain the quality of their lives and to reach their full potential. And in that list, out of 163 countries in 2020, India ranked 117th and Pakistan 141st. And in 2019, India's military spending was $71.1 billion. My God. While in Pakistan, the declared military expenditure was $10.3 billion. This is the opportunity cost of the money India and Pakistan spend on their military. This money could improve social progress, like right in both India and Pakistan instead. And second thing is that food security, most important one, because we are just running towards the basic necessities. Like they must look towards the food security for the citizens. Food shortage will make the conflict between India and Pakistan even worse. Working together on soil erosion, agriculture, trade routes, and food security would have huge dividends for both countries. And third one is increasing trades, because there's a data like the potential payoff for India and Pakistan if they normalize relation in mind-boggling. And according to a 2018 World Bank report, India-Pakistan
30
trade could
seconds left,
increase.
Sarfire.
Okay. So Indian-Pakistan trade could increase from $2 billion to $37 billion if both countries took steps removing tariff barriers, strict visa policies, complex procedures, and all. And they would bring so many over trade policies, lift communities out of the poverty and boost investment in education, health development, and green technologies. And after too many reasons are there, as I mentioned, like water supplies and education, girls education. There are too many points, but short of time, I'm not able to do that. Sorry for that. Yeah, now I'm done. Thanks for that.
Wow, Sarfire. As your name, you're like a fire. It was so awesome and with the full of information and fact and so much data. I don't think so in opponent team no anyone can counter you.
Yeah, but I would love to mention one thing here. As Gitanjali before that, she was saying to me a lot of time, "Hey, Mr. You're looking so handsome." At same way, she's trying to buttering you guys. So try to
No,
think about it.
I never butter to anyone. It's a fact and reality. My
But
team
I would
is
like
always
to.
on fire.
Okay, so from my team, uh, Anand Singh is going to counter him. Hey, Mr. Anand Singh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Jai Hind, friends. So the
Yeah, you
thing
can
is that
ask your question.
we were encountering with this great, wonderful topic, and my colleague has asked several questions from my side and from my team. It is pretty hypothetical that we come to a conclusion and we are going to be a friendship towards a nation which we cannot rely to any of the perspective. If you go to the militancy, if you go to the education, if you go anything, take the example of any perspective, you will find none. Like if you suppose that you are going to find the militancy, whatever, the more you are going to tilt towards the friendship, what they have did in the past, they just, retaliated by the means of militancy and terrorism. At the same time, you are seeking poverty and a law, and you are saying that education system. So you are saying that our education system is so bad as compared to the Indian, as compared to the Pakistani. No, it's not like that. Pakistani people are the people or
Okay,
the
time's up.
citizens who are facing so much
Anand Singh.
poverty. Okay, at the
Yeah.
last, I'll
Anand
say
Singh.
that.
Okay, you can take 10 seconds if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that, it's not the time to go for the friendship because you are not going to uh, have the paid amount in the same page or in the same coin. So you have to retaliate, not the friendship, but to the hostile. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for asking. Bro, you must listen it clearly. Like I didn't mention that our education system is bad, first of all. And second thing is that you are saying that we raised our hand to, for friendship, but they didn't listen that. Bro, are you really thinking that the way which we are choosing, like conflicting way, is it gonna help you anymore in future too? Because the kind of scenario we have seen till now is not gonna help us. It has never helped us, okay, and it's not gonna help you anymore, because the way which we people are choosing, like conflicting and war type of, it's gonna gonna putting negative impact on our society and for both of the countries, and not for both of the countries only. It will put its negative impact over the whole world, okay. So there is no any conclusion from your side too, bro, so please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Sarfire. Yeah, Gitanjali.
Yeah, thank you so much for both of us. Okay, now you can invite your teammate.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I know you are very eager to listen participants because they are very good speaker. Okay, so from my team, Miss Nano. So I would love to mention one thing about Miss last year, and I learned one thing from her. Speaking is not just an ornament of wisdom, but simply a skill required for communication. And she has very great communication, and she will be nailed it. Yeah, Miss says Miss Nano, please go ahead.
Yeah, am I audible?
You are quite audible.
Okay. So, if a person has to commit suicide from the level of information about this topic um, that is available in the internet and the amount of research we have done, then he'll survive. What I mean by saying this is that no matter how much data we collect, no matter how much research we do, at the end of the day, there will be some untouched facts that will be like left unnoticed and most of the time considered trivial. Let me start with South Asia. Okay, South Asia was considered to be the most integrated region in the whole world. Like all the way from Kabul and Rangoon, it was only through the traveling. Okay, there was only one integrated communication system, one integrated banking system, one currency, etc., and etc. But right now, after the year 1947, it is considered as the least integrated region in the entire world. Sad events occur, all right. Breakups occur during in history, but it depends like it all depends up to us, okay, how we deal with it. But in this case, both sides, neither India nor Pakistan, wanted to respond to this breakup. One of the main reasons why India and Pakistan can be friends is because the lack of strategic thinking in the leaders of Pakistan. Okay, they are just confined with developing their armies, the soldiers, and their military planners. What they do is just, recently, because of Pakistan's military's desire to perpetuate animosity towards India, we got into the cycle of terrorism. Because of this reason, India, even though if they had a little bit of empathy towards Pakistan, this just faded. And India, okay, if we toss the coin, there are two faces, right? So India is also number one in breaking promises. Let me give you one example. In the year 1990, United Nations organized a plebiscite in Jammu and Kashmir. It was about human rights violation and extensive military. And you know what? India just cancelled it. You know what is the reason? It's unknown. Another main reason is the religious ideologies. Okay, you follow this religion, you follow that religion. India is considered to be diverse, to be a diverse country, right? So you follow this religion, you follow that religion. Within here also
20
there are so
seconds
many
left,
reels.
Miss Nancy.
Okay, so within this there are so many reels, and we are just expecting that India to have a good relationship with a
Answer,
country which is
answer.
just one religion based. Okay, so I'd like to conclude. Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. It was amazing. What do you think, Miss Gitanjali, about her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was, but I didn't get that she was supporting.
You don't have any words for her? That much she was good?
Yeah, no, no, no. Listen, I didn't get that she was supporting for us or she was supporting to your team. For that, my teammates were asking questions and they would love to ask counter question to her. Yeah, for that, I would like to invite Sarfire.
Yeah, thanks for giving opportunity. Nano, right? She delivered
Yeah.
her speech, and most of the points were supporting our team, man. Okay, but one of the most important one, like you mentioned, that they are investing over the military and all, right? But is it a really way, like they're investing on over the military? Is it gonna help us to resolve this conflict between the two countries?
Exactly, it won't resolve. That's the reason why I'm saying that India and Pakistan can be friends, right?
Yeah, then thanks, you supported my statement. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Now you're against the motion. You have to put your thoughts, speech, doctrine, everything against the motion.
Okay,
You are not supposed
wait,
to.
wait, Bindos. Wait. Yeah, Miss Gitanjali, you can go with your teammate now.
Yes, yes.
It's your
My
turn.
my teammates are eagerly waiting for their turns. So for that, I would like to invite a girl to whom we never seen, but the kind of knowledge she possesses, we are going to glance off it now. So her name is Enola. Enola, please come up. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Gitanjali. Hello and good evening, everyone, group members and judges. As I am very much friendly and calm and caring by nature, so I would always support to the friendship with the Pakistan. As we all know that two countries have the complex and largely hostile relationship that is rooted in the multitude of historical and political events. Most notably, the partitions of the British India in August 1947. The India-Pakistan border is one of the most militarized international boundaries in the world. So due to the friendship, we can connect the more connectivity between the two nations. Good friends, then just imagine how we could stop the terrorist activities, war, and to stop the communities' conflicts over there. Kashmir Mudda will be solved. Do you know, guys? It is the most beautiful place in the world. Nowadays, the countries like the Dubai, Switzerland, their full economy is depends on the tourism. Through a tourism, Kashmir will be like a heaven. We can make a most visible place in the world. Pakistan is very much famous for the art and music. They gave us a legendary singers, and we all love them, like Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan. You know, guys, our music industry still taking the lyrics and music rights from the Pakistans. Together, we can make a melodious country. We all loving Coke Studio also. And the most famous Pasuti songs, also the number one in the Spotify right now. So together, through a friendship, we can arrange the musical concert in India and everywhere. The Karachi work in the Pakistan is most famous in the world right now. The Sabyasachi itself hiring the Pakistanis workers for the Bollywood star celebrities and for their lehengas. The Pakistani work is most famous all over in the world. Through a friendship, we can enhance the fashion industries in India. Nowadays, in the mall and everywhere, we can say the Paris and the European brands are very much like famous in the India. So through we can make our own brand, our own fashion industry. We can arrange the concert and fashion era in the India. We have a great manpower. We can use them and made our countries to an ultimate positions. Thank you, guys.
Wow. It was really, really nice. And the points she had spoken. What do you think, Mr. Arya? The beauty of
Yeah,
Kashmir. Yeah.
yeah, I can say like she mentioned about music
Music.
industry, like a lot of people belongs to that community, Muslim community. And as I say in beginning about you, I said about in beginning about you, like you are also a very good singer and became in
Mm-hmm.
relationship. What happened? I always want to go there. So we are not loving to anyone because of your art. We are loving because of you, because of emotion. But do you
Yeah.
think they will love to us as an emotion?
Yeah, of course.
I
Why
don't think
not?
so.
We can forget whatever in earlier time happened. You should give a hand and try to forget everything. And we should be see the positive side of this topic. It will be beneficial for us. Yeah. Just like
Okay.
our
Okay. So
relationship.
from yeah. Okay. Let's we will discuss about it again after someone else. So yeah, from my team, for the counter question, Mr. Ayush, and I must say, she will be fire on this panel. So try. You should tell to her in your group chat. Take some water. Yeah, Mr. Ayush, go ahead.
Hey guys, I would not take much of your time uh, because all that lucrative story you just have narrated. And it sounds so nice on paper, but it is all hypothetical. You mentioned about Kashmir issue will be resolved. Ma'am, would India ever be able, or would India ever agree to give up our side of Kashmir? Because Pakistan would never settle less than taking Kashmir from India. That's a fact. You can answer it.
Okay. Thank you, Ayers, for asking me these questions. You know what? Our ancientors are from the Pakistan and India, both have the same ancientors. Our roots, our feelings are same. In the Kashmir also, in the Kashmir people also wants a one nations. So in India also, there are so many are supported to Pakistan. In the
Ma'am,
Pakistan, there are so many Hindus are
I'm
supporting
sorry to
each.
interrupt. I'm
No
sorry to
problem.
interrupt, but
Your time is
my question
finished up,
is,
IS. Your time is finished up. You have done with
no,
your
my time.
question.
I had 1 minute. I
Wait,
gave you
Ayush.
enough time to answer it.
Wait, Ayush.
I had
You can't do
complete
that.
1 minute to narrate a
No,
whole story, but I
Ayush,
did not
no,
take.
Ayush, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But she's not answering the question actually.
It's fine.
She is
So
answering.
that's why we have judges, no?
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah, Enula, continue.
Yeah, thank you. So, my conclusion is that everyone wants one nation, everyone wants friendship. Do you really think people are the normal people, the normal common man in India and in Pakistan, they want, they really want the war and everything? No. If we are taking the elections or something like vote or for that, the really people want a war or not? The 90% people are favor in the friendship also. So that's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Enola. Your answer is just like your name. Yeah,
Thank you so
you did very well. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Hope so. You were also uh, Very beautiful from your heart, just like your name.
Yes, you saw me already. How you forget me?
I'm talking about your hearts. I'm not talking about your outer beauty. Anyways,
Mhm.
yeah. So from my team, let me invite them. So from my team, Mr. Anand is going to, before announcing his name, I would love to mention about him. Like everyone curious in life. So in this way, I would say about him: stay curious, keep learning, and keep speaking whatever you learn, and strive to be more interested than interesting, and that kind of person he is. So yeah, Mr. Anand, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, again. So the thing is that my earlier friend has asked a simple question, but the other participant had not answered it clearly, and they are just beating around the bush. That seems that they are in the danger scenario. At the same time, I'll say, so let me know that is it a kind of counter question or I should have to say something on this, Mr.
So,
Arya.
3 minutes.
I have a question.
It's your 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. So the other participants are just justifying these things like tourism, like music, and great artists, but they are just not looking into the matter that we have a very great danger with our hostile neighbor, and that is what militancy. That is what whenever you are saying that we should rely on the government, which we don't know the authority of that kind of government. If you say that today is the Imran Khan of the Prime Minister of the Pakistan, at the next day you will get into the matter that their government has collapsed and we have the new Prime Minister. Even that is not the surety of that kind of Prime Minister. If you say that Shehbaz Sharif is the today's Prime Minister, so he is the Prime Minister who is going to act as a puppy, who's led by the or dominated by the Talibanis, dominated by the elites. So you are saying that we should rely on that government, which are not the fully original or democratic government or authentic government, who are just just to instructing by some other source of unofficial organization, and you are saying that we should rely on them, we should be show some hospitality towards those countries. At the same time, you are saying that we should trail or just trail a track railway station or go for the tourism. But you also have to note it that we had the good collaboration or a good friendship toward Bangladesh. What we had done in those 1 or 2 decades, we have very great friendship toward Bangladesh. But unlike Pakistan, we have same scenario happens with Pakistan. But whenever we goes to friendship towards Pakistan, we came with what? Just same thing: militancy, terrorism, and again those kind of things are happening. And if you say the example of Bangladesh, yeah, we have very close friendship. At the same time, he mentioned about 90% of voter will say we will go against war. But at the same time, we take the example of 71 voting election or the demands of the Bangladeshi people that we are going to choose this political leader as the prime minister of both side of the country, East Pakistan and West Pakistan. At that time, Pakistan did what? They just denied the whole plebiscite or referendum of the people that we are not going to accept the Bangladeshi as a prime minister of our country. They are going to do what? Massacre, genocide, and very cruel and brutality shows there that leads to the separation of two different countries of a single Pakistan. At the same time, I'm just certain, I'm just disheartened that if we will go towards the friendship, then definitely it is a high chances that India will also lead to some sort of separation and distribution towards different countries, just whatever happened in the past. So it is not up to the mark, and I cannot suggest that we should go for the friendship. Definitely we should see eye to eye and give them
20 seconds left.
counter question. Yeah, at the end I'll say that we cannot accept these kind of things on a friend who is not going to accept us as a friend. Yeah, that's it. He's a kind of wool clothes who try to be fair with a friend. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much, Anand. But we have a counter question for you. So from my team,
Yeah.
I would like to invite Miss Scarlett, to ask you a counter question.
Yeah, my question is that whatever you mentioned, like terror attack and all, this thing happened why? Because we are enemies. if we'll become friend, this thing will never happen. And the third party
She's
are
not
like
able to me.
our reasons
Hello.
are not belong to, like, we can say that they're Pakistanis, okay? The real people of Pakistan, they are really good. They're like us only because they just, I mean, they live in ancient India, so they are like good. But the third party is terrorism. So, if we'll become friends, then never war will happen, right, in between us. So, what's your views about this?
Okay, sorry guys, I got some network glitch. Yeah, Miss Gitanjali.
Yeah. Mr. Anand is going to answer Scarlett's question.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
So she said about that we are against the thing of war and all. But the simple question was that yeah, I don't have problem. We don't have the Indian people or citizen don't have the problem with the citizens of Pakistan. But at the same time, in organization who is going to control a particular country, we cannot rely on them. Definitely, we don't have the right to kill or go against with the innocent people. But at the same time, we cannot rely on them who are controlling our organization, who are controlling these kind of people, or having such a cruel behavior to not see a country with growth or economy. They are seeing this country or any country as a kind of just revenge to go against the religion, to show some conformity regarding religion. They are doing what? Terrorism. They are killing people or mass amount of people in our country. And my simple question at the last will keep rotating on that side, that will India or will our government has that kind of a brotherhood to rely on that kind of government who don't have the authority, that who is going to lead from their side of government. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Anand, you're totally right. As I I faced in real life also. Uh, as I mentioned about our relationship with Miss Gitanjali, and her family is taking revenge with me.
But still,
Yeah,
I am
it was
with
nice and
you.
without family, nobody can stay together. That's as an Indian, I learned.
I can win heart of both of us. Just like that, we can win. We can develop the relationship with Pakistan. And yeah, to elaborate this thing, I would like to invite from my team Miss Scarlett to elaborate her thoughts and everything about this topic. Miss Scarlett, the stage is yours. Go on.
Thank you so much, Gitanjali, for giving me the opportunity to speak. So, first of all, I just want to counter some points, like as the host, Mr. Arya mentioned, like something about breakup. After that, how breakup will happen. So, let me give you some example. Like for 100 year, Europe fought. Okay, Europe. I mean, they fought with each other, but now we knew them as a European Union. Why they become union nowadays? Because it's benefited them. And one more example is like East and West Germany. Also, they are like they separate, but now we know them as a strong unity. Why? Because they know the benefits. See, if we have the friendship with our neighbor country, then we will have a lot of benefits. Let me count like uh, from the very beginning. See, Pakistan is our neighboring country, and first benefit is like on the we can say on trading, it will help us a lot. Okay, India will get exposure to Pakistan market and will gain the access to the Silk Road. You guys may be aware of Silk Road, and which is like connecting Europe and Asia. So because of Pakistan, Pakistan is not our friend, so we just lose that road. And nowadays China trying to make a road through Pakistan to Europe and to Europe. So see, China is trying to utilize that, and what we are doing, we're just like playing enemy. So if we'll become the friend with Pakistan, it will really be beneficial. One more point is like we are like spending 80 billion just to protect the the security expenditure. To protect the Red Cliff, or we can say the border between the 3,323 kilometer border between India and Pakistan. Okay, so we can spend that 80 billion in education, in medicine, in IT sector. There's a lot of example. Okay, and if I have to tell the third point, like additionally, I can add, like we know about the Ghadir port, which is in Pakistan, and we don't get the access. Why? Because we are enemy. But if, and nowadays there's China is ruling, but if we'll become the friend, then we can get the access of Ghadir port, and we will get a very large area of Arabian Sea.
30
Just
seconds
imagine
left, Miss Scarlett.
our, yeah, one more point is like in this water treaty, in this water agreement, that's really it will like according to that we will get access of the water, and which will be helpful for irrigation in both Pakistan and India. And there's some more points. So, and Kashmir issue will also evolve. So, I think that we should be friends. Then it will be like there's no war, and we can live peacefully, and we'll become the largest economy. I think we'll not have any economical issue. We can be the best because we are neighboring country. So, if we'll fight, then definitely the other party will enjoy, because we are fighting, and just we know about the divide and rule, how British rule on us and they
Okay,
separate
time's
us.
up,
Okay,
Scarlett.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Scarlett. Totally agree with your points, Yeah, we only wanted the peaceful environment around us. That is
Oh, really?
exactly
I
what.
totally agree with her. You know
Yeah,
what? Let me help to my team as a host. Uh, Not to Europe, but to Africa. She used about Europe, but she should we use Africa? Yeah. So
mm-hmm.
from my team, as I know the data.
That
So
is
from
the
my team, yeah, can I invite from my team, Miss Gitanjali?
God.
Yeah, if you want to say something, please. Okay, so from my team, Mr. Nobody going to counter her.
Yeah, so like we already know, we don't know. Okay, so we are not going to talk about the Europe and anything. We just talk about the India and Pakistan. Uh, the first person Knight also says about the laws and everything. It is fine. I really appreciate that. And after that, Scarlett also said like it's not religion, but like you guys don't know the whole participant, whole border and everything. It's divided two countries because of the one sentiment, which is the religion one. They want the independent practice, and that's why they want the separate country from the India. They have Pakistan. Just imagine it was the world's largest force migrant, and during it, 50 billions are uproots and 2
Okay,
billions are
10 second
died.
left.
Oh,
10 second left. Try to ask question.
no. I have 3 minutes only. I'm no, not here to
No, no, no. It's
counter.
about counter.
No,
You should
sorry, bro.
ask.
Then
You have only 10 seconds.
it was one. It
If you
was
will,
my point. Like
if you will, if okay, if you will not ask, so your point
Okay,
from your
I get his
teammate
Yeah.
point
question.
will.
it
I
was
got
my
his
point.
question. I think, yeah, I got your question. I think you asked about the religion issue is the only, because of religion only we got separated, right? You asked me
Yes.
that.
Yep.
Okay. So let me give you I'm really very happy that you asked me this question, because let me tell you some data. Because if we know about the Battle of Haldighati, which is happened around 1576, when it's the battle between Akbar and uh, I mean, there's some Rajput, okay, between Rajput and Maharana Pratap and Akbar, they fought. And the army general of Akbar is Raja Man Singh, and the army general of Maharana Pratap is Hakim Khan Suri. So just see, no religion issue. Issue is like people just want to prove that they are the powerful. Like as animal fought with each other. So war, I can say war is not the permanent solution of any trouble. See, people just want to prove themselves that we are the powerful. That's why they fought, not any religious issue. Because I already gave the example. Okay, and divide and rule, it's happened after British came, and they just know that how we can enjoy when two people are
Okay,
fighting. So
time's
they
up,
know
Miss
these
Scarlett.
things. Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
Miss Gitanjali.
yeah. Even though she didn't get his question, he didn't clearly framed his question. But my teammate, she's so clever. She got his question and she answered as well. So you should be agree with that. My team is
That
doing
was a
wrong.
game, Miss
Great.
Gitanjali. It's not about see, he didn't ask the question. It was a game giving the opinion how your teammate is that much capable to get the question. You're not.
Yeah, she proved it. She is capable enough.
Yeah. So from my team, I would going to announce Mr. Nobody. Hey, buddy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Like already, okay. I already said earlier, it was the point I want to put in my 3 minutes, but okay, I just continue with that one. Like as I already said, like the main dispute because of the country was like the religion practice. They want independent one, and that's why they got separate. Now, like still we know, if you ask, like you see that tension between two countries, even in the Indian Pakistan cricket match, everybody knows that how they feel. Now you're saying that you want to be friendship with the country who actually try to kill you. Not only their politician, even the scientists and their one particular army have the single goal. They publicly admit that, even in the interviews. If you see the interview in the any other like uh, other world's conference, they openly say that, and even China and other countries, they're supporting them. Now, okay, let's forget that the international point how they represent, but like if you see the data, the growing maniac of the forceful abandoned, rape and marriage of Hindu girls, especially who are the minors in the Pakistan. Why? Like, are you gonna friends with the person or the country who gonna kill or they try to forcefully rape and to be converted in their own religion? Not only that, if you guys know, the data says Pakistan human rights activist and the spoken woman for justice for the minorities, which is Indian 2.4 percentage, says that Anila, that person name was Anila Gulzar, said that there are only 20 temple out of 428 left in the
Okay,
Sindh.
30 seconds left, Mr.
So
Nobody.
yeah, so the simple question: are you gonna friend with the people who don't even respect your religion, you and your people in their own country? Then why? Why we have the talk about the laws and prosperity and everywhere? There is no meaning. It just bases things to just satisfy your argument, but there is no ground
Okay,
reality with
thank
that.
you. Okay, thank you. You spoke well, Nobody. It was a great point. So, Miss Gitanjali, uh,
Yeah.
there are any person in your crew, big
Yeah,
fan?
definitely. People were means fighting. I will ask you. I will ask. But
Okay,
it's yeah. So that. But we have to give
please
a chance
invite
to
them.
one person. Yeah.
Yeah, please invite
So
them.
yes, yes. Why not? So I'm going to invite Enola to ask him a question. Go on. Go.
Thank you, Gitanjali, to give me this opportunity. Yeah, nobody. You have said that the in Pakistan have a minority. You know what? The 17% that minority, that community, is in India, and that those all are Indians. In 1947, India and Pakistan split based on religious majorities, Hindu and Muslims. Soon thereafter, the two countries went to a war over the control of Jammu and Kashmir provisions. Since then, the conflict has escalated into the confrontations on a multiple fronts with the global implications. Is this region the world's third free fire after Ukraine and Taiwan? Do you really wanted that? Thank you.
Okay, thanks for taking very less time.
Do you want me to counter? with his argument?
Yeah,
With
Miss
her
Gitanjali, you
argument?
want to say something?
Yeah, he have to answer it. Nobody.
No, wait.
He,
Miss Gitanjali, do you want to say something about? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
it's not
Nobody
about
go ahead. You
yeah
should
it's not
go.
about yeah, I'm saying like it's not about the how minority yeah, I'm not saying like how many percentage are minorities are Hindus there, how they living in their country. That was the important point. Like as I already told you, they are forcefully religion change, abundant rapes and marriage of Hindu girls, especially the minorities. Feel free to check in the Twitter and in Google. You will know even with the example how they're treating with them. That's all. I'm not going to say anything more. Everything on the Google, you will know. And I'm not talking about
Okay,
just
thank
for the
you.
topic. It is reality.
Okay, thank you, nobody. Thank you. It was good answer. So yeah, Miss Gitanjali, you wanna say
Yeah.
something? Yeah, we will go with it, with flow, with members.
Yeah, we should go with the flow because my teammates want to come fast and put their
Okay,
views.
yeah.
Means
Okay,
they don't want to waste.
wait.
Yeah. Okay.
So from my team, one of the best speaker I could say, Mr. Ayes. And before announcing his name,
It's
I would love to give you one quote
Mr.
about him.
Arya. Mr. Arya,
Yes.
it's our turn. It's my
Okay.
turn.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that my people are means eager to come up and share their thoughts. So yeah,
Yes.
with this note, I would like to call up the girl whose name will lead.
Rekha.
Okay. So I would like to call that person whose statement will lead you to hustle against her as per her name. She is gonna reflect herself. Now, guys, be ready for hustle. Yes, come up, hustle. The stage is yours.
So finally, guys, I got this chance to talk. And after so many of waiting, okay, let me come to the point first. So most of the points are already covered. Okay, so my things are really simple. I think hypothetically, if India and Pakistan become friends in future, there must be a chance of revolutionary changes in the education system. For example, there is Takshashila University, must have heard about it. That is 2,700 years old, renowned university in Pakistan. 64 different disciplines of high studies taught by scholars like Manini. So Indian students will be more fortunate enough to learn from them and vice versa. And India could have access to gas or oil pipeline from Gulf or Iran country or Central Asia through the Pakistan and ending up in India would be a greatest boon. Okay. So next is Indian defense export will increase and both the countries will conduct joint military exercise so that the rest of the budget can be used for creation of employment and infrastructure. And yeah, next is India will help in case of any natural disaster in Pakistan with relief supplies like it helped in Nepal during the time of earthquake. So it's my point of view that there should be more cricket match so that the competitiveness, supportiveness, togetherness, brotherhoodness maintained in both of the countries. And last but not be the least, let's all hope for the coming days the hatred between the nations vanish and both the countries work together for mutual benefit where if both the country will grow and there will be a peace and harmony each of the countries. Thank you.
Wow, Miss Hustle. You just shine like a star and you make this debate to hustle now. It was nice, seriously. What do you think, Mr. Arya?
Yeah, it was nice. As you are saying, so I can say because
Don't
I have
say.
believe on you.
You should believe. Yeah.
I have
Okay.
faith on you, not on others. That's why I'm saying. Okay. So from my team, for counter, uh, Mr. Anand, Mr. Pawan Kumar. Hey, Pawan, are you
Thank,
there?
yes, yes, I'm here. So thanks for giving me a chance. So I would like to just ask a question that most of the people from the A team here, they are just saying hypothetical things, and they are just talking about what should be, but they are not talking about what could be. So what should be, there are ideological things, but who will take the decision of Pakistan? Right now, we have to think about that. There is military rule. Okay, there is no democracy. And definitely we are talking about the people of the Pakistan, but people of the Pakistan, they don't have right to take any decision. Military has to take the decision. So why we are talking about the ideological type of things? Indian people can take decision because we have that democracy, but Pakistan don't have that democracy. So military has to take the decision. So what do you think about that? Whether we should talk idealistically only, or we should come to the reality ground?
Okay, the
Okay,
question was
one of
nice.
the yeah, it was a good question. So, Miss Gitanjali, your team is ready to defeat
Yes, my
himself.
team
You
is
have to.
ready. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarfire will answer it.
Yeah, okay. Bro, you mentioned something, right? And that is, what is that? Sorry, like investing something you're talking about. Sorry, forgot. Can you please become once again? Yeah, I got it. Okay,
I
got
thought.
it. Like, yeah, it is a fault of the military of their country, right? It is not the fault of their citizens. Then why we are, just raising that personal grudges against them? It's not their fault, right? It's the fault of their military, and it is not a perception of the whole people of their country. This is the people who are working as a political party and as a political leader and who are working in the military. They are promoting all those conflicts, not their people. So what, it's not their fault, so we must think about it.
Yeah, totally agree. And he answered really nice.
By the way,
Hope he got it.
Thanks.
really, he forget about the question. He really forget about the question.
No,
But I
no, you
got
don't
Anyways,
got.
Yes.
No.
You could not
But I
answer.
got it, bro. But I got it, your question.
Yeah, he got it
okay,
and he
okay,
answered it also.
okay.
You
So,
showed that people of Pakistan
okay,
are,
babe,
they are
Pawan, it's
handicapped
fine.
or they
So,
are useless.
It
yeah,
was for me and Gitanjali, not for members here, participants.
yeah, yes. Now you can ask to
So,
in your participant here.
yeah, sure, why not? So, from my team, Mr. Pawan is going to speak, and I must say he will be nil.
Yeah, thank you. So why such kind of happenings are happening like in Pakistan, that Pakistan cannot be the friend of India? There is big reasons, and some reasons are very valid. The first reason is Pakistan is not independent. It's not an independent country because this country could not survive, could not preserve its democracy. Okay, but India has that power to preserve democracy. So we can say that Indians are the honor of the India. Okay, our military is just like they are just serving, they are just protecting our nation, but they are not taking decision behalf of our Indian citizen. But in case of Pakistani citizens, they are helpless. They can't do anything. The military has to take all the decision. And because of the military, you see, one common psychology is there. Wherever there is military rule, military will always try to show her existence. If war is not there, if conflict is not there, then what is the use of military? So military will never want to maintain peace and harmony in the region. Why? Because there should be the existence of military. But only democratic people, those who are in democracy as India could think, India could dream about the peace. Why? Because this country is led by Indian citizens, not by military. So citizens wants, definitely, I agree that Pakistani citizens want peace. but they are helpless. They are old citizen like that. Like the honor of a guardian, honor of a family could take decision, but the citizen of Pakistan, they are not the honor. That's why they are helpless. Yes, they are wishing a lot. They are making castles in the air, nothing more than that. Right. The second thing is, Pakistan is not economically independent. Pakistan since 1947, it has been fighting to India, and it is just trying to evade India, but it is just a daydream, and this is never going to possible. And Pakistan is not at all financially independent. That is why sometimes Pakistan has to depend upon USA, sometimes it has to depend upon China, or sometimes it has to depend upon the Gulf countries. It's not independent country. But although India is a dependent country, that is why India can take decision whether India should go in favor of
30
USA or
seconds left.
whether India should go in favor of Russia. India has to take decision because India is the master. And because of the betrayal, several times the India tried to raise friendship hand, but Pakistan betrayed. And because of that, if you cook rice, one single piece of rice can tell the pot of the rice whether the pot of the rice is cooked or not. So we have betrayed many times. I mean, we have got that betrayal from Pakistan many times. That's why we don't have any hope that Pakistan is never going to change its nature. Why? The Pakistan is not democratic country. That's why it's not possible
Time's
to
up.
be friendly with Pakistan. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. It was wonderful. You really nailed it,
Thank you.
Mr. Pawan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miss
But yeah,
Gitanjali.
we have a counter question for him. As he talked about hopes. So yeah, my teammate Hope is going to counter him.
So nothing is impossible, as my dear opponent said that one rice can tell the whole pot the rice is cooked or not, but that rice could be exceptional or the mistaken. So you can't judge whole pot just by one rice. So he said that the Pakistan is dependent on other countries. That country is not democratic. So we will he is our younger brother. So when we will do friendship, we will improve their democracy, we will reform their economy, and we will make them financially and economically dependable. Like what? Like I earlier mentioned that we will create a South Asian Union, like European Union. Like in European Union, whenever a country faces any problem, other European Union just take care of that. So in a similar way, we will reform their whole military system. We will promote the democracy.
Okay,
It is just a political
10
drama
seconds
which is
left.
created by the few by the few people, which is spreading in news and rumors and other stuff. Both the countries people are very happy, they wanted to mingle. It is just because of few politician and a military organization, they
Okay,
don't
your time's up,
allow
Mr.
the
Hope.
point.
Yeah, so Mr. Pawan, you have 1 minute to give
So
him answer.
Hope I have cooked rice for several times, so I know how to recognize by just smashing one piece of rice. Then I could know that whether the pot of the rice is cooked or not. So there is no exception in it. So I have cooked for several years, so there is no doubt at all. Now we are talking about, you are talking about that there would be, or Pakistan will. But you see, we have the same day we got freedom. Even Pakistan and India as both the same on that day. 75 years has been already crossed. So 75 years you could not do anything. So what do you think about the next 10 years or next 20 years like that? It's just a hypothetical thing. This is never going to happen because the backbone of the Pakistan is very weak, and the backbone is the citizen and even the industry. There is no industry, there is no citizenship, powership. Even the Pakistan is just allowing its land or soil for the militancy or for USA, for China, like that. So totally Pakistan is running on Vaishakhi, and Vaishakhi's people, those who are handicapped, they can walk, they cannot run. We Indians are running, but Pakistan is just walking. But with
Time's
this
up.
thing, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, time's up. Yeah, I can say only one thing about Pawan answer. Fortune favors the blood, and he is Pawan Kumar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Gitanjali.
Yeah. So what do you think? Means, are you done up with your participants? Shall we
No,
move to next round?
we can go with we can go with one more member
Okay, okay, fine.
after
My
that.
team is always ready for that.
And my team is also ready. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
okay. So let me check. Okay, so I would like to
Gitanjali,
invite.
wait. Before going with next participants, I would love to say something for those here as an audience because I am getting some message. I want to chances. So at the end of this debate, when all participants, those gave the name already, they can participate first. After that, we will give you chance. Thank you. Yeah, Ms. Gitanjali, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to invite the well-known personality of Telegram, who is my brother, whose name is Mr. Bittu.
Thank you so much, Gitanjali, for this warm welcome. So, good evening, everyone. Yeah, so I would like to start with some history, like India, Pakistan. Whenever we have talked about this kind of relationship between these two nations, it has been always dominated by the security issues. While we haven't focused on the untapped those trade opportunities that exist between two nations and both can benefit. Like as Sarfir already told that this trade, which is currently of only 2 billion, can be increased to 37 billion USD. In INR terms, it would be 3 lakh crore. So just see the magnitude of the benefit that we can get. Like if when the India stop the supply of food grains, the cost of tomatoes in Pakistan shoot up to 300 to 400 per kg. Just see the opportunity we have. If we can even supply the tomatoes we are producing at a cost of 510 rupees per kg to at a huge amount of 200 to 250 per kg. That's why it is really important to force trade opportunities and to benefit from all this. And another main opportunity we can sense is like through Iran. Iran and connectivity between Iran and India. Pakistan lies in between both of them, and if we are able to lay pipeline in Pakistan, then our oil cost would reduce to 15 to 20 rupees per liter. Just sense the opportunity. All our north area of northern part of India, we can get huge power opportunities, and industrialization would improve to a great extent. If that's why, and you would yourself believe that it is not that difficult to open these trade opportunities. While all of your team members are talking about betrayal, in fact, let me tell you, friendship doesn't mean that we will open all our boundaries and let them come with their arms and ammunition. There would be still be military placed at borders. So don't give those kind of strawman argument that we will face betrayal and our country will be at security risk. Both have nuclear weapons. We both understand that okay, peace is the ultimate best thing in the world, and we won't be going all guns blazing at each other because it will be such disastrous for humanity. So ultimately, so we have to see that we are talking about friendship with ordinary people of Pakistan. It is not just about those 6 lakh military persons there. It is about 22.5 crore Pakistanis, which are like you, like me. They are ordinary people. They are not jihadis. They have nothing to do with all this kind of military or terrorism. So just be open to them. Have your heart open, and you can see. Just see the example. Like if you see any, we all are cricket fans. Just see any statements given by cricketers. Whenever they meet each other, they always greet each other with respect. They talk about each other, family, culture. We all have same culture. Then how we can?
30 seconds
Then
left.
what is the
Please
problem of
complete it.
having friendship with the people who were a part of your country itself? It is all because of these politicians who are using us for their political agenda. They are not allowing people to think beyond all of this. And at the same time, the influence from European countries like France, America, they all know that their economy depends on selling arms and ammunition. If we become friends, then then all the money that we are wasting on their development that is going to Western, that will stop. And we will focus on our development. That's why these people don't want, and that is the ultimate thing that is stopping us to be friends. So that's why we all want that political and trade relationship should be better.
Okay, time's up. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, Bittu, means you rocked it and nailed it. And you broke the level of this debate also. Am I
Okay,
right, Mr. Adam?
I don't think so because let me you should listen to him about his question. Then you will be give me answer again. Okay. So from my
Okay.
team for countering to him, Mr. Vittu, I'm going to announce Mr. Ayush, and Mr. Ayush try to light up this panel again with your great question. Mr. Ayush.
Hi. Okay. See, this is all hypothetical. I mean, you lay a pipeline from Iran to India through Pakistan. This is all hypothetical. And I had this in my head. So Bittu must have heard it. And, it sounds so nice and so lucrative when you talk about saving money, laying pipelines, and, stretching your hand towards these 22.5 crore people in Pakistan. But who is leading Pakistan? The question is, who is leading Pakistan? See, there are so many hypothetical, scenarios you can, frame in your head, and you can just go ahead and be more optimistic and keep on dreaming about it. But the real question is, who is leading Pakistan? Is it their government? Is it their army? Or is it their bureaucrats? It's a very simple question, and I seriously need a very simple answer for it. Who is leading Pakistan? Because I can guarantee you these 22.5 crore people which you refer to are not leading Pakistan. So who will you join hands with?
Okay,
Please
thank
go ahead,
you.
Bittu.
Okay, thank you, Ayush, for
Yeah,
wonderful question.
sure. I would like to answer that. Just see the case of China. They are also being dominated by a single party. Still, they have opened whole our economy to them. Why? And even if Pakistan is controlled by military, still they are not going to be friends with only for our sake. They are also going to benefit. Just I have given a simple example of tomatoes. Just if we are supplying them at 50 or 100 rupees per kg, why would they deny it? Ultimately, they are people that they have to save. They can't let go their people to just keep starving only because of this border conflict and all. Right? They are also running a country. So it is. I don't think why your team is even coming with this thing that they are run by military. Ultimately, the leader has to see how he can make their country better on economic and political front, and how they can survive. So it not at all depends whether it is democracy, autocracy, or anything. So I am totally against why your team is completely on stuck on this single point.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bittu. Yeah, Gitanjali. May I
Yeah,
go for next member from my team? Or do you want to say something, anything?
sure. Yeah, sure. You should go because we are limited with time.
Yeah,
And
sure.
it's
So from my team, from team B, I'm going to announce same person. And before taking his name, I would love to give one quote for him. Live as a if you will die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. And as I can say, that's quote totally on him. Go ahead, Ayush.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. Okay, before see, I'm very aggressive in all the debates, and this is very sensitive. So before I start, I really want to say that I'm not against any of the nation, and it's just for the sake of debate. So don't mind if somebody is listening to it. Now let me come to Knight, the first participant. He referred to a war between Germany and France and other countries. France has never been part of Germany, but Pakistan was part of India. France was never separated on the basis of religion, but Pakistan was separated because of the basis of religion. So whatever you just quoted, it nullifies here, so it has no relevance. One. Second, somebody said, somebody referred hypothetical. Ma'am, I absolutely agree with you. It is hypothetical. Thank you for favoring us. We are saying it is hypothetical because we never know who are we going to join hands with. Army, government, bureaucracy, who? We are also saying the same thing. And somebody referred to, I forgot, I wrote it down. Just a minute. Kashmir issue somebody referred to. Bro, see, let me take you back to the era of, Nehru ji, and then we'll go forward for you to understand the whole, concept of this friendship. Nehru ji, became liberal with Pakistan. What happened? We lost half of our Kashmir. Then Vajpayee ji tried the same thing. We had a lot of bomb attacks in India. Modi ji just went to Pakistan, and what happened? Pulwama. We have tried n number of times stretching our hands to Pakistan. We have tried to maintain peace. We have tried everything possible. And somebody just referred to, selling grains to them at the rate of 200 rupees, I guess. Bro, they are not fools. It's a neighboring country. They were part of us, 75 years back. So if you are giving us the hypothetical numbers, it's not even relevant. They also use the same grain which we grow here in India. They know the price. And I don't know, one thing I never understood. Do you even know Pakistan relies on other countries economically? They have relied on America first. They juiced it up. Then America backed off. They relied on, then they relied on Middle East. Now they relied on China. They juiced it up. China backed off finally after losing billions of dollars. So, bro, nobody bets on handicap horse. Nobody. How long do you think India will keep on pouring money in Pakistan until they realize that this friendship is only for losing and will gain nothing? Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. As I can say, after listening, you have mesmerized whole debate what others spoke. Yeah, Miss Gitanjali, go ahead.
Yeah. We have a person who can counter iOS. So yeah, Mr. Bittu, please come up and ask him a question, whatever you want.
Sure. Ayush, thanks. It was really a good speech. So I just want to ask you a question. Like you are telling everything is hypothetical that we are discussing. Then why we are here to debate? I have just quoted a simple thing that we have just to open the trade opportunities with them. Currently, we are imposing 200, 300% import duty. That's why the trade has got stopped. So if we why do you think that it is hypothetical to increase this trade that World Bank itself is quoting that it can increase from two billion dollars to $37 billion? And what is hypothetical in this to lay pipeline through them? We are going to pay them. We are not telling that they have to lay it free for us, right? They will see benefit. We are getting mutual benefit. That's why all this is going to happen. Nothing is hypothetical in trade relationships. It is between two countries who are benefiting from each other.
Am I supposed to answer it now?
Yeah.
Say Iran pipeline is, I don't know. I mean, it is actually hypothetical. And you actually forgot the pipeline from Russia as well. I mean, you should have mentioned it. because these both are neighboring country to Pakistan. So it's not only Iran, but you can lay a pipeline from Russia as well. But this is again hypothetical. And you refer to the taxes, bro. India has never denied for any trade with Pakistan. Pakistan denied with to trade with India. So it was not India who did that. You need to check your facts. India never denied to trade with Pakistan. They denied because they wanted to come on a common ground wherein they can settle the Kashmir issue with India, and India will never do that. They want Kashmir from India from the beginning. They took our half, and they want the other half. India will never give that. Neither the Indian government nor the Indian people will never give our Kashmir. Even we want our Kashmir back. Why would we trade our Kashmir to Pakistan anyway? So India has never stopped any trade with Pakistan. They did that. So you can check in Google if you want.
I think you should listen my recording again. I never said India stopped. Both countries mutually decide.
It's
You
fine.
said they impose taxes on
Okay,
it,
time's
bro.
up.
Because
Time's up. It's not second round. Okay, it was first round. So yeah, Gitanjali, can we move for next round
Yeah,
because we already completed the time of this debate? But okay, we will take at least 8 minutes, yeah, 9 minutes for second round.
5 minutes. Okay, it's
Yeah.
only 5 minutes because
I
after
do
that we
have a
have to.
suggestion. May I
Mhm.
give? Like, we are already running up late, so what we can do is instead of calling like four people from one team, let's call only two people. Like, two people from team A and two people from team B.
Oh, yeah,
And give
that's
them,
Yeah,
that's
the
we are
fair
going to
turn.
do.
Don't call four
Please.
yeah,
people.
We are
yeah,
not
yeah.
going to call four people.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Gitanjali, who is going to participate from your team for second round?
Hmm. Okay, for second round, I would like to invite Scarlett and Mr. Bittu.
Okay, so from my team, Mr. Ayush and Mr. Pawan Kumar.
Okay, go on, guys. You have 5 minutes.
Not 5 minutes, you have 6 minutes. 6 minutes, yeah.
Okay, make it count. Okay.
yeah, sure. And before we start, good luck to Bittu and Scarlett.
And thank you so much for your wish. But as you mentioned, can I ask you the question, first question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so as you mentioned, like these things are hypothetical, these will never happen and all because and you mentioned that because of religious issue we got separated. I want you to
So
study
I also quoted optimism. You forgot.
why did you put that optimism?
Well, this is optimism. I mean, you are expecting, Ganga River to go from another state. I mean, this is optimism. Now you can expect, you can dream on, but this will never happen.
Okay, so my question is that's not because of religious issue we got separated. Some people, there's two Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Mr. Jinnah. They both wanna be the prime minister of India, so that's why they got separated. So because of these two people, we all suffer, and the partition happened. And see, as a normal people, what we can do, we will try our best so that the friendship will happen. And it's not like that. It's not a. It's not democracy. I mean, people, we have the right, but we are not showing that. We just follow whatever the rulers say us. So all people are good. All people have the humanity. If we try, see, if we have the friendship with our
Ma'am,
neighboring
if you
country,
just ask the question, one can answer. I mean, you are giving us the whole speech. I'll forget everything.
okay, so the question is, why do you think that because of religious issue we got separated? This is the first question.
Isn't it the fact?
No, because we have to.
So what you're saying is this is not the fact. Then why all the Muslims or majority of Muslims have migrated from India to Pakistan if it was not on religious basis? Answer it. It's very simple. I'm asking you a very simple with
Yeah,
the facts. I can give you facts as well.
That's what I wanna say here, because see, some people wanna show their power and they just know how to
Ma'am,
utilize
it
the
was ideology. It was ideology. Ideology between two different religious ideology. One was Muslim, the other one was Hindu. So it was
That's why I
ideology.
was
It was religious.
That's what
Even if you
Scarlett is saying.
ma'am,
She's
even if you
saying that
quote,
only because of
let me
ideology,
complete,
some political people use
let me
the.
complete. Even
let
even
him
if it was
complete before.
even if it was ideology between two religious parties, they got separated. Do you have any idea how many people were killed? It was carnage. It would, had this been as peaceful as you just mentioned, why did people die?
See, that's the only
No,
reason,
ma'am, no. That's not the reason. I mean, see, Jinnah did not go to every house in Pakistan and killed Hindus. No, that was not the case. It was,
They provoke
it was.
people. I mean, let me
Okay, so
tell you
people were
here.
okay.
See,
Now let me give you one more hypothetical situation. They provoked people and they started killing Hindus. Now just imagine after you stretch your hand in friendship with Pakistan and somebody rise up in Pakistan and again start provoking them. What will happen? Do you know how many lives you are taking?
that's the
I
only
see.
thing we should
Why
do.
even have you come up with this question? Like we are not going to make them a single country. They would still have their people
Yeah,
under
We
their
never
control, and
said
our
we are
people
going to
would be
make them
under
a single
control.
country. Bro.
Then
If you
how you
come on
can
this page,
they are
I was.
if you
provoking
come
them
on,
even
no.
now, and they can continue provoking them. I
If
don't
you
see
come on
any
this
sense.
ground,
Like
Now
what is
let me
this?
give you one more. Now let
Yeah,
me give you one more figure.
yeah,
Now let me give you one more
yeah.
figure. If you come to this
Can
ground, and I'm sorry
I answer?
that I'm
Just
going on
justify
religious
your
basis.
statement.
Yes,
Like what
I'm
is
doing
the
that.
issue?
I'm doing
Yeah,
that. I'm
yeah,
doing that.
I
yeah.
was.
I'm really sorry
You have
if
to give
somebody
me
is listening. I
opportunity
don't mean
to.
to hurt your emotions.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is ultimately a debate, and we have only 6 minutes.
Okay. Now, if you come to that ground that these countries should not only be friends but should join together, bro,
Yeah.
the minority will become majority, and the day minority will become majority and one nuisance
How they are
rise up.
going to
Now
become
let me
majority?
complete.
That is my
Now let me
ultimate
complete.
question.
Now let me
They are
complete. Now see, you
Muslims are
asked a question.
minority for us, and they will continue
Bro,
to be
you
minority.
asked a question.
Okay.
Now let me
Now
answer it.
justify your second
Okay.
statement. You haven't
I am
still.
justifying it. I am justifying it.
I
I'm
was.
Yeah.
justifying. Just wait.
Can I give the
Still
answer?
waiting for the first one.
Now one nuisance rise up. And brainwash the majority of people. Do you have any idea? You will not even have
Again, I'm saying
India
you
to
same
save.
question.
You will
They
not
want.
even
They
have
are not
India to
going to
save.
have control over our people. How they are going to
What
become
are you
majority then?
saying?
Bittu, let me
Friendship
speak
doesn't
Look
here.
mean
at the
like
bro,
Just
bro,
currently
bro,
we are having
bro.
friendship with China.
20.
Does that mean that China is controlling our people?
No. Bittu,
Just
one
tell me,
minute.
You are
is
not
China
understanding what
controlling
I'm
our
saying.
people?
Are
Bittu,
you
You
one
are
minute.
not
understanding what I'm
understanding the
saying?
meaning of friendship
Bittu,
itself.
Are you
You need to
understanding
I
what
am
I'm
say that
telling
you are
saying?
about
not the
friendship
friend of
just with
China.
other
Please,
countries, same like.
Are you even understanding what I'm saying? Or do you want
You
me
are
to
not
repeat
even
everything in Hindi? I
understanding the
can tell
meaning
you.
of friendship. It doesn't mean we are
Mr.
going to
Bittu,
let them have control over our people.
Mr. Bittu,
You asked one
Mr.
question.
Bittu, can you
Now
define
you
what is
are
the meaning of
actually,
friendship?
Yeah,
you are
tell me
confused with
meaning.
your
At
own
least tell
question.
me meaning of friendship. Does
if
it
there
mean
is
that
any
giving them
equality,
control of our people?
Bittu, if there
Meaning
is
of
any
friendship,
equality, there
bro,
would be friendship. But in
Yes.
case of China and Pakistan, there is no friendship. In case of China and USA, there is no friendship because there is no
We are
equality.
going to have
They are
friendship same
totally
way like we
dependent.
are having with China.
They are totally dependent. They are supported by China, and because of that, Pakistan
Why
is allowing
Muslims are
China
going
to
to become
exploit the resource.
majority? Just answer me.
No, what is the
And
use of
I was.
becoming
My
majority of
question is that.
Wait. I
Pakistan
don't
is
know.
not
Wait,
becoming
Just
majority.
answer.
It is not
I don't
having that
know.
democracy.
I don't know how good you are in maths. 80. We have 80 crore Hindus in India. Wait.
I am just
Now let me
telling you
answer
we
it.
are going to be
Now,
friends. We are
now
not
let me
going to be
answer it.
control of Muslim
You
people.
asked a question. Let me answer it now. You asked me a question. Now
Yeah.
let me at least answer it.
Give
Now,
me answer. Yeah. Yeah.
80% Hindus.
Let
Scarlett,
me
80%.
speak
Scarlett,
my point.
80% Hindus
You
are
know,
residing in India. Now 30 and
Yeah.
almost around 30 crore Muslims are residing in India, and 25 crore in Pakistan. Join the numbers and see how many are they.
That's why what I am saying. Why you are joining them? We are just going to be friends. We are
You
not going
said
to be a
that.
single united
Your words,
country.
not mine. Bro, your words, not mine. You
What
said
I
the
said,
both
that
countries
we are
join
going to
together.
unite both the countries.
You
No,
said that.
30
no.
seconds,
Then
guys.
from
30
the beginning,
seconds
you are
Bro,
left.
not
go and check the
understanding the
VC.
concept.
Bittu,
Friendship
you want
means
to
After
same.
after
leave?
this debate, you go and check the recording.
Yeah, you can check. Not even me,
You
not
go and
even a
check.
single person would have said this.
Okay,
Friendship
You
doesn't
go
mean
and check
uniting
it.
two
wait,
countries.
The
time's up,
judges will
time's up.
check it.
Now I got it. Why you were saying
Okay, time's
hypothetical
up,
since
time's up.
beginning.
Mr. Bittu, Mr. Ayush, Mr. Pawan, Miss Scarlett, time's up.
Yeah, time's up.
Okay, it was amazing one.
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
It was,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I for me it was like I didn't listen anything
Okay,
and it
Scarlett. Okay, wait,
it
Scarlett.
was,
oh my
it
god.
was in
Scarlett,
your hand.
debate is going on.
I
Don't go
think
with emotions.
it is fighting.
It is quite going on because you should have come.
Yeah, Miss Gitanjali.
Okay,
So can we
Mr.
move for
Arya.
third round? And that round should be for only
Yes,
1
yes, we
minute.
should. Okay,
So
okay.
guys,
Let's give our.
so let me tell you about the third round. Like see, I already told in beginning about the conclusion part, and conclusion is the most important for any public debate, any virtual debate. Although everyone already knows what side are you supporting, but still, how you put the final card is all that matters for your team. And I hope it was very informative, both first round and second round. And now we are moving for third round. So try to put your final card as much you can with your play with your presence of mind.
Yeah.
So who is going to come from your team, Miss Gitanjali?
Okay. So to encourage my teammates, I would like to say nothing is impossible. The word itself says I am possible. So that's why we should not be afraid to attempt once and develop this relationship between the Pakistan and India. To conclude the whole debate, I would like to invite from my team Mr. Sarfire. Let's conclude it.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Okay, after listening all these things, okay, bro, like we as a people, it's all in the hand of the people of both the countries. Like we as people hold the power to shift the stories, of our two countries. We can tell a different story, one that is based on our experiences and honors the reality of our people. That people in the two lands are not each other's enemies. Okay, this all about the problems are like because of the two governments and the militaries, and as well as our perceptions, which is working behind that. And when someone speaks of the other country negatively, so we do not have to validate that perception without checking the facts. We do not have to participate in spreading a negative view of the other without knowing more. But we do that. We can correct one at a time the misperceptions that fuel strong feelings of resentment between the two countries. This is the most important one. And sometimes I wonder, like, where we can be if we hold ourselves back from blaming an entire people or religion for the conflict that two sides are in. Every time there is a terrorist attack on the other side, its people suffer just as we suffer when there is an attack in our country. The people on the other side are just like us. They have the same hopes, dreams, and fears as us, and they too want peace. Our sameness in terms of all the things you can think about it, and more important, the desire
Okay, 20
for
seconds
peace.
left
Yeah,
in 2
bro,
minutes.
yeah, I'm going to conclude it. the desire for peace that so many there speak about, which I guess is a unique universal quality of the human heart. And we need that. No need to promote conflict. Don't believe on false information. That's it. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Safri. Yeah, Miss Gitanjali.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sarfati. So it's all about from my team. So now let's see conclusion of your team. Call up
Yeah,
anyone from
sure,
your
yeah,
team.
sure, yeah, sure. So before announcing my great speaker from my team, I would mention something. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising in third round. It will be also matter every time, and people will fall, but you have time to rise yourself. So I'm gonna invite Mr. Nafees.
Yeah, Mr. Arya, once again, thank you. Uh, when I'm listening to all you guys, you will spoke very well. Uh, First of all, you people, those who are telling ki we want to friendship, first of all, you have to know the meaning of friendship, right? When that moment of time, I was very worried about you guys. You people don't have idea what is basically meaning of friendship. According to me, I'm telling what is a friendship. If you are going to like someone, they will like to you. See, I'm telling you, I have a lot of data over there. We like to Pakistan, but Pakistan never like me, right? So that is the point. On the behalf of that, I can say, don't give the hand for the such kind of stuff. Even I'm telling you, as a Muslim, I'm staying in India, and I'm staying in India happily. I'm not going to think about either they are Hindu or either they are Muslim. But once you are going to Pakistan, see the situation of the Hindus there, what they are facing by their government, by their friends, those who are Muslim friends at all. They are going to hit like anything. You don't have idea about it. We people here, hypothetically, we are talking, right? We are giving the hypothetical data over there. We'll do like this, we'll do that, we'll do that. What you can do, what we didn't do, right? We had given the lot of opportunity to Pakistan come with that friendship at all. Even we signed a treatment over there for peace, but they never on that.
30
They
seconds
30
always.
left.
seconds left.
Yeah, I'm going to conclude, right? I'll just conclude on the point. If few people are giving the permission, I'll just want to make a point in
Yeah,
Hindi,
30 seconds
right?
you have.
या उसका ये अंदाज भी दिल को भा गया है. कल तक जो दोस्त था आज दुश्मनी पे आ गया है. So even I'm telling you, we are giving the opportunity to Pakistan always, but Pakistan is always doing with the nafrat asar. So we people now we are not ready to that. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you,
you,
Nafees.
Nafees.
I love you.
Wait, Blue. I will give you chance. Yeah, so Miss Gitanjali, can we conclude this debate? Then judge will announce the result.
Yes, yes. Yeah, we should conclude now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was very wonderful debate. And it was I will be carry forward this memories till my life. Yeah. So yeah, Miss Gitanjali, do you wanna say?
I would like to say that yeah, this debate was very nice. It went in a so smoothly, and the exchange of our knowledgeable thoughts and the presence of our incredible, talented participants and their thought. It was so nice. It was totally fine. Means the debate session was superb, I can say, and this experience, same. I'll remember always.
Okay. So let's invite on the stage Miss and Mr. Judge. So I would love to invite Mr. Spoon.
Uh, yeah, good evening, guys. Hello.
Audible.
Yeah, thank you. So, thank you guys for having us today. It was really nice to listen to all of you. Yeah, there were a lot of differences between both the team ideology, but yeah, both of the what I can say the contestants from each of the team did try to support their topic. I would say basically try to support their ideology in the best way. I did learn a lot from today's event, and thank you for having me. I guess Joe is already in bed, and even I had my dinner. I would just request you guys to just go and have your dinner and end this session. So, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to announce next judge, Miss Joe. Are you with us? Let me check. Okay,
I
Ashpur,
guess
if
she's
you
not.
want to announce the result, you can announce.
Yeah, we have the result. So we have the best speaker from Team A, that is Bittu. Apart from that, the best speaker from Team B is iOS, and the winner team is Team B, that spoke against the friendship of India and Pakistan. So yeah, that's the score, and the scoreboard will be posted soon by Joe, I guess. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Team B, and congratulations to Bittu, and congratulations to Mr. iOS. Yeah, Miss Gitanjali.
Yes, congratulations to Team B and the best speaker from both of the side. Thank you so much to everyone. And yeah, don't think about the losing and winning, because the aim of this debate is to know both the aspect of the debate of the topic. So we learn lots of things tonight.
Okay, so let's cancel this recording. Then we will go with audience also.
We have a cheer up.